Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP humanly possible from the Mandeville Gold Saucer every Friday when judging begins for the Fashion Report minigame. This is week 293 and the theme is Early Holiday. The clues include keeping it casual for your helm, you also whisper fine for your chest, Near Eastern Nights for your legs, and Fringed and Footloose for your feet. In this video we have a 100 score, an 80 with dies, and the easiest 80 possible. For the 100 score then, you can go for any of the following hats, but I chose the green beret. This is something you can craft with Weaver, and it's a fairly low level craft, so it's pretty accessible, although of course this isn't purchased with currency on any vendor or anything. Alternatives that will work for this slot include the flat cap, another Weaver craft, and I believe the cashmere and ramie hood will also work, as well as the flannel and wool knit cap, although I have not tested the latter of those. For the chest, there is only one item that will give you a 100 score. This includes the Whisperfine woolen coat, as the clue would suggest. This is something you can craft with Weaver or get from the market board, and isn't too difficult to craft, but of course people will be putting this up in price in relation to this particular fashion report. For our legs then, I went for the Thavnarian tights. This is something you can craft from Leatherworker and isn't too bad of a craft, but you of course can get this on the market board and shop around a little bit. Alternatives to this include the Thavnarian Sarawel, which is also a Weaver craft, as well as the Surge Sarawel of Crafting and Gathering, which are actually locked to specific things if you were to purchase those from Muto in Kagane. We decided to go for the easier option, accessible to more people. For the boots then, I went for the leather jack boots. This will actually lock us to Disciple of War, but you can get this from the level 10 to 19 tab off of any low-level city-state armor vendor under the Disciple of War section. You can find Gwalta in the Steppes of Thal, and it'll cost you around 288 gil. Alternatives that will also work include the Gargana skin fringe boots, the Serpent skin fringe boots, and the Dalmor skin fringe boots, which aren't too difficult to get a hold of. For the 80 with dies then, any weapon in the game dyed dark red, same for any helm in the game, dark red on that, Cocoon brown on any chest in the game, storm blue on any gloves in the game, jet black dye on any legs in the game, and cocoon brown on any feet in the game. So 2 dark red, 2 cocoon brown, 1 storm blue, and 1 jet black. The jet black is obviously the most expensive part of that, so it might make you think twice before you commit. Speaking of that then, the easy 80 is pretty easy. Get those leather jack boots, once again, Disciple of War tab, levels 10 to 19 tab of any low-level city-state armor vendor such as Gwalta in the Steppes of Thal for 288 gil. Combine that with the cocoon brown dye on those jack boots. Then any chest in the game, also dye that cocoon brown, doesn't matter what it is, and make sure you have something equipped in every slot. And those 2 dyes and that particular item will get you enough score for 80 points. It's a pretty easy week in general, so hopefully that helped. Anyway, link in the description to the Reddit thread where this was theorized each and every week, in fact, and I hope you have a great weekend. Much love, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.